Hey guys, it's Friday the 14th, and I wanted to come on and say hello to you all. Wish you all a happy weekend and enjoy some time with you before it gets hotter than blazes. We're expecting 110 degree temperatures today, and I'm out here in my hammock taking a moment to have one more cup of coffee before I go inside and write today. I've got some things I've got to do. But I needed to come in and say hello. I transplanted some tomatoes this morning after my walk with my dog, some cilantro and some basil in my little greenhouse over there. See my little greenhouse and my tomatoes. I'm so proud of that. And when it's hot like this, the earlier that you can water, the better. I've got my little sign over here that says live outside, and my squirrels are over there eating their sunflower seeds and peanuts. And like I said, I just needed to take a moment and wish you all well today, and have, a very nice weekend, and try to think of some things that are positive to impart to you, and help you to realize that happiness is an inside job. Of course, when you're in a loving relationship, when you've got money in the bank, and you have a wonderful, beautiful roof over your head, you have good food to eat, those are reasons to be happy. Those are blessings and something to give thanks for. This is very, very important. But not everybody has all of those things. And so, while we can say prayers for those people that they get those things, that's a good thing to do. Send love and peace out into the world. Those are good things to do. You just can't live in that place for people, but you can wish it for everybody, and ask for it for yourself if you don't have it. But yeah, think about happiness as an inside job. It is a decision that you agree with yourself. When you wake up in the morning, when your eyes open, try not to have the phone be the first thing that you pick up, that you see. Of course, if you use it as, with an alarm, like I do, look at it, put it down, grab your dog or your cat or your significant other, and just lay there for a moment and be grateful, be thankful. Be thankful for where you are, right where you're at, because it's where you're supposed to be. And being outside, I'm looking at the birds and the squirrels. I'm trying to hold my phone steady for you without it moving all around. Drinking my last cup. I know there's people everywhere trying to give up coffee. Hey, more power to you if you can. It's good. If you enjoy your coffee like I do, hooray, that's good too. I'm not going to judge. I think if we all get into that place, that happy medium place, if you can do it, if you can quiet your mind and start with what you have around you. Count the blessings. Just count what you have. And if you don't have those things, you have your life. That's something to be grateful for right there. Life is a blessing. And what you do with it. And I say be graceful with it. Be positive. Use your life for good. Use your heart for for love. Kindness and love. When you can do anything and be anything. I know, I hear the cynics, but I don't listen to them. I hear them, but I don't listen. Okay? Think of it this way. There's the news, but you don't have to watch it. And there again, there's the coffee, but you don't have to drink it. There's horrible things going on in the world, but you don't have to look at it. Life is all about choices. It doesn't mean that you're turning your back on it. You acknowledge it, send it a prayer, but get back to who you are. Get back to where you are and count your blessings and live your life and be grateful. Because trust me, you're going to do more good for the planet and for the life around you by raising your vibration. Think about it this way. How do you help by sitting in a lump of misery? A ball of confusion and pain. I know some people are in that place and they can't get out of it. They have mental health issues. They're living with chronic pain or disease. I'm not discounting those people. I'm bringing those people in and I'm acknowledging those people. But I'm not I'm not setting up camp, in other words, and living in that space. Don't live in your space of pain and torment and agony. Acknowledge it, but don't live in it. Do you understand the difference? It took me years to understand that. You can live in your misery and focus on it, and guess what life is going to give you back? Fear and pain and misery. It doesn't have to be a life sentence. Turn it around. And the collective Abraham says, fake it until you make it. And I used to hate that saying until I realized, you just gotta kind of turn it around, whatever it takes. If it takes coming and living outside with your tomato plants and you are, let me see if I can turn. Can you see over there? Am I showing you anything? I can't see from the glare. There's a table over there that I found on the side of the road, and that's where I feed my peanuts to my squirrels. There's a squirrel over there right now. I know I've got regulars. They're trying to take the peanuts from my hands now. I know, crazy, kooky, I don't know. But I'm just telling you something. Don't set up camp and live in the place you don't want to be in. Don't be in fear and shame and agony unless you want to be. You don't have to be. Life is about choices. We were born with free will. Okay? And furthermore, something else I had to learn too. And don't ask me how I know, but I know. Judgment. That is our biggest sin, according to Jesus. Judgment. Yeah. Think about any ill-feeling thing that you can think of in this world that brings you to your knees. Yeah. Acknowledge those things. But send them packing. Acknowledge them, send them packing. Send them away with blessings. Because guess what? You can't control them. You can control how you think and feel about those things. But judgment is our biggest sin. We judge to judge. Who are we to judge? And think about it this way. We're all so busy knocking ourselves out, trying to make everybody feel the same way, vote the same way, live the same way, eat the same way. Yes, I preach plant-based, but that's because I feel we have a moral obligation because we're all connected. I used to judge people for eating meat and dairy, but I've learned that that's their way. But another thing too is then just make sure that you look and see how your food is made. And if you can live with that, okay. That's all I need to say there. But judgment, if you can, stop the judgment. Something that in your line of sight doesn't agree with you, look at it, say a blessing over it, and send it packing and move on. Your best, I don't want to say defense, but the best way of handling things is to go within and decide who you are, what you're going to do, and what governs your life. And the divine governs mine because I'm surrounded by them, and people in my family that have crossed over are still with me. Physically they're not, but spiritually they are. I'm going to move forward in that happy place. And there are going to be the naysayers. I hear them, but I don't listen. Everybody is going to have something to say at the end of every day. So, I'm going to leave you guys with that. Have a beautiful day. Live in joy. Look for things to make you happy. If it means going outside and sitting with your plants and the birds and the squirrels and the trees, do it. Do whatever it takes to make you happy. You guys try to stay cool too, okay? I love you all. I wish you well and peace and happiness and a glorious day and weekend and safe and ultimately love. Open your heart and forgive people and move on. Forgive them because their maker is the one they will deal with. But you do it for yourself because you'll feel better. It's going to give you less wrinkles. Love you all. Talk to you again soon.